Good spot. What's happening? We are live. It's been a while since I came on live with you guys, but I wanted to share something with you all. It was a conversation I was having with one of my clients, and we were talking about funding. He just joined my academy. Um, he's excited, he's pumped, but he was broke. Okay, and I'm sharing the story because he gave me permission to share his story, and the lesson that he learned, what I taught him, is going to help a lot of you guys because I think what happens is when people get into business, we get caught up in this fantasy that we're going to be that Cinderella story. We're going to start from nothing, right? We're going to start a business and just kind of like it's going to magically make money for us. And in some cases it does, but in other cases I always tell people there's nothing wrong with you guys getting plenty of business funds for your business, whatever it be through grants, business lines of credit, whatever. There's nothing wrong with it because you might need it. There might be some expenses that you did not foresee. Like I never knew when I first started business, I never knew that I would probably need to spend a lot of money paying for state filing fees and business like licenses and all kinds of craziness, right? But what I want to share with you guys is how I got $25,000 in less than 24 hours. Okay. And this is something exactly what you guys can do. So please take note because I really want you guys to win. Now, when we're talking about business grants, it is not fast. As much as I love grants, and I'm going to continue making videos for you guys on where to find grants for your unclaimed funds business or whatever business. If you got an online business, I got you. I can show you how to get funds. I get plenty of funding every year when it comes to my online business. And I share that in a lot of my videos. And if you guys join my academy, you got all the training for that. But when you guys need cash, like you're launching your business, whatever it be $1,000 or you need $20,000, this is the quickest and most efficient way. You got to set your business up right. Number one, you need to make sure you have all your business documents, together. That means you need to file with the IRS and get your EIN. Now, this is free. The IRS does not charge you to do this. If anyone tells you anything different, they are lying. You go to irs.gov and just apply. So you're good to go. Number two, you need to file with your state. Now, this might cost you like 25 to 50 bucks, depending on where you live in the United States, okay? Because there's what's called a filing fee. Now, could it be more than 50 bucks? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it being higher than $50, but it could be. But again, if you're going to get a third party to do the filing for you, you're going to spend $100 to $150 because they know you don't know what you're doing. They know and they're hoping that you're not going to go and investigate how much it actually costs to file with your state. But I'm telling you right now, I built a whole business foundation explaining exactly how to do it. If you have a little bit of time on your hands, you can absolutely do it. You're just filling in the blanks is all you're doing, like your name, your address, who's in the business, how much ownership do you have, like those little things. They want to know, do you have a business address or you got your home address? You fill that out. The last thing that you need, and I'm telling you guys, not every bank will ask for this, but some banks might ask you, is you want to go and you want to go get your city business license. Now, this helps whether they ask for it or not because you're showing the bank you got yourself together. I know in California, you have to file with your county, so we got to get county documents, but I'm just mentioning that real quick off the cuff because for California people, you got to have your county filings done, and that's usually about $20 to $40. But for everybody else, it's not required, but there's a deal. Have a website because when you're sitting with a banker, and do not apply for any business lines of credit online. Please, you guys, stop doing that. You're not going to get any money. You're going to get like 2,000, 5,000, and you're not going to get the best deal. You're going to call the bank of your choice. I really like, US Bank, Chase Bank, outside of the credit unions. Credit unions are always like my best friends, but those are two really friendly banks to brand new businesses. And I always ask them, like, I'm looking to get a business credit card. I don't tell them if I'm brand new or not. I don't tell them like, hey, I've only been in business for like a month. I don't tell them any of that stuff. I just say, hey, I'm looking at a business credit card. I want to build a banking relationship with you. You got to use these keywords. I want to build a relationship with you. And I want to transfer my funds from another bank that I'm using down the road. I want to transfer to you guys. But I need to know what kind of promotions you guys have. You guys have any 0%, interest business credit cards? Be very specific. You don't want a personal credit card. None of you guys want that. You want a business credit card, okay? So just explain that to them. And then make sure you have all your documents together. And I will go as far as this. If you're in my academy, you already know how to do this, but I'm going to teach you guys how to do this right now. Build yourself a business plan. You can go on the SBA.gov. They have like a template. You can do it. You can also use AI. Now, I go on a whole rant on people who use AI and don't know how to do the right prompts. Please learn YouTube. I made a video on using the proper prompts for building documents with AI. Don't just say, "Hey AI, this is my name, this is my business, build me a business plan." You'll get the most garbage that you've ever got, okay? So you want to make sure you just put yourself a quality business plan. Now I'm telling you guys a secret, because when you come in there correct, and you show that you're ready, what's going to happen is that representative that you're going to schedule an appointment with, because you want to sit with a banker, not the front desk people when you walk in. That's for normal people. That's for people who give money to the bank and they hope and pray that the money doesn't go away. You're a business person. You're going to go in there. You're going to have a scheduled appointment. You're going to sit down with them. You're going to bring all your business information and bring a business card. I'm telling you guys right now, these are the secrets, because they're going to look at you like, "Oh, you got your stuff together." Now, most banks are not going to ask you for document proof unless you sit there and you tell them, "Oh yeah, we are projecting $500,000 this year." No, they just want to know, how much have you made, or do you believe your business will make this year? You tell them any number that is realistic to you. You tell them anything under $250,000. If you're going to be over $250,000, um, you guys, you got to prove it. They want proof. Okay. So I don't know you, so I can't tell you what number to say. Okay. I can't advise you to go lie. I'm just telling you what's realistic to you. Okay. I normally say 200,000. Why? Because I know I can make 200,000. Even if it's a brand new business, I know within a year, there's a high likelihood I'm going to make $200,000, because guess what? I might make $100,000 doing unclaimed funds. I might make $100,000 in business grants. I'm going to make $200,000. It's just going to happen. Okay, so these are the things that I want you guys to pay attention to when you're doing business with the bank. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself like, "Joe, why do I need funds from the bank? No one wants to get in debt." Let me explain to you something. If you've never read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, please get the copy, download the audio, whatever you got to do. Because I used to be one of those guys. That'd be like, I can't do debt. But this is why you want business debt. You don't want personal debt. Personal debt's garbage. Business debt, good. Let me explain to you. I go in there, I give them all my documents. I tell I'm about to make $200,000 this year. I got a good feeling. I'm gonna just crush it, because when you give me money, I can hire staff. Or when you give me money, I can get a quality website built. Even if your website is garbage, even if you go to Wix.com and you build a garbage-free website, get a website. Okay? Pay $12 to get a website URL. All right? That's like a domain name. And it's just like joedoesunclaimedfunds.com. Just go buy a cheap whatever, okay? Put together, because the banker is going to ask you questions. And they're going to be on their little computer. And I'm like, "Hey, well, do you have a website? What's your website? Oh, do you have a business phone? What's the number?" They're just going to do it. And then they're going to check on Google. They're going to look for your Google business profile. Make sure you guys, if you do not have a Google business profile, build it. I'm giving you guys all the secrets that the banker's going to do, okay? They may even ask you, "Do you have a business address?" Now, this is what I'm going to advise you guys. You don't have to get a virtual address, but if you want to, it helps, as long as that virtual address is an actual physical address somewhere. And normally they'll charge you like $100 a month for it, sometimes more, but generally speaking, about $100, right? So again, do it if you're going to take this real serious. If you need like $30,000 or more, then go get that address. But if you're like, I'm just going to use my home address, totally fine. Use your home address. Okay. But they're going to research it. I'm telling you right now, if you give them an address for your business, what if it's at home or in a business place, they're going to search it. Okay. Now, obviously, if you have a virtual address that's a physical address, then of course they're going to give you more money. They're just going to roll up more money, because again, you're taking your business serious. They don't want any Joe Schmo that just walks in there with a few pieces of paper and says, "Hey, I need money." They're going to give you $2,000 to $5,000 and say, "Good luck. Maybe we'll increase it later." Don't do that, okay? Don't do that to yourself. If you're serious about your business and you're like, yo, I can use this money, and this is how I'm gonna leverage this money. I'm gonna get business cards, I'm gonna get pamphlets, I'm gonna get a professional website done, Joe. I'm gonna get whatever, whatever you need. I'm gonna get t-shirts made. Do whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna use it to get staff, whatever you need the money for. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna give them everything. So they see that you got your stuff together. Your Google business is put together, maybe even a Facebook fan page. It takes like 10 minutes to put together. You're gonna have your logos, as many places as you possibly can get it. You're gonna have your business card. These are all the things you're gonna do. So when you sit in front of the banker, you're gonna impress them and you're gonna show them your business plan if you have one. If you don't, guys, follow my videos, get my course, whatever you guys want to do, learn how to do it. Go to sba.gov. That's free. And it's a free template, okay? But have that, print it, have it readily available for them. Because some bankers may ask for it, some may not. But you want to talk business with them. You want to say, how are you going to earn my business? Here's my business plan. How can we make this relationship work? Because I need to walk out of here today with $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000, right? I need to walk out of here today with that. I need to get approved for that much money, okay? And so now you put in your application. Normally, your credit score needs to be anywhere between like a 630 or 650. And I know most Americans are like, Joe, my credit score sucks. It's a 500. Well, you need to work on it. All right. I don't know what to tell you. Or you need to go get yourself a business partner that got good credit. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm just giving you guys free game. Okay. But if your credit score is between a 630 and a 650, then you're fine. You're going to walk out of there with at least 20K. Okay. So you go in there, you impress their socks off because you came ready. You came right. You told them like what your numbers are. You can explain to them your business plan. It could be like a couple pages. It doesn't need to be like an old thick book. Just a couple pages. Put some images in there to make it look nice. And then now everything is dressed appropriately. And then you make that application. Now they're going to give you a 0% business credit card. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Let me tell you why it's important. Number one, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get a free like $600 to $700. Like I'm gonna get $750 just for applying for a card. So I applied for one of the rewards card, and the lady said this to me, Mr. Green, if you spend, was it $3,500? So $3,500. We are going to give you 75,000 points. I said, ma'am, that's awesome. You said that. What does that mean? What does $75,000 translate to? She said, that's about $750. So I said, you're going to give me $750 if I spend 3,000? She said, yes, I will. So I was like, okay, how many expenses do I have right now in my life that I can make it a business expense? Like my cell phone bill, internet bill, like, I don't know, am I paying rent to myself for using my home space, right? Maybe I'm charging myself $2,000. I don't know. Whatever's appropriate according to my CPA. I charge myself money to use my own house. So, okay. So that's $3,000 right there. My car note, right? Maybe my vehicle is a business vehicle now because I'm in business and the majority of the time I use my vehicle is whatever. So now I have to pay a car note. So all these things go on my business credit card. When I rack up $3,000, and I'm not telling you guys, do not create new debt. Please, please, please do not just go finding debt. All right. I'm not giving you guys financial advice to go spend money, whatever you're already spending money on, as long as it can be considered a business expense. Charge it again. Now you just got yourself a free $750 for your pocket business, whatever. Right. So now you got free money. And now, like all those expenses, those recurring expenses, you got on all these different credit cards and whatever. No, put it on your business credit card. And you can strategize with a tax professional. I have hired a tax professional. She's a tax write-off at the end of the year. She saves me so much money, and she teaches me how to grow money. And I'm telling you guys right now, to strategize with your tax person, because I'm not going to strategize with you because I'm not your coach. So I can't do that for you right now. But this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to make money. And then you're going to get your money. You're going to get your $20,000 because they're going to approve you. You came correct. You watched this video, you took good notes, and you came correct, and now you applied. Now they're going to be like, okay, Mr. Green, you've been approved for $25,000. You don't got to pay any interest for the next 12 months. So whatever you spend that money on, zero interest. Okay, you guys are used to spending 19 to 26%. Zero for business owners. Okay, zero. It's 12 to 18 months, zero interest. And I always confirm that before I apply. I don't just apply blindly. I always confirm, is this 0% promo for the interest rate? They always say yes. I'm like, okay, great. Now, how much money do I need to pay back per month when I spend this money? 1%. See, this is not the same game as personal credit cards. 1% for business credit cards. That's it. So now, obviously, you've already had a plan. You know how you're going to spend this money. You guys are not going to be frivolously spending money crazy, right? You're going to be smart about how you're going to move your money, but you're going to stop using your own money. You're going to stop using your own funds to buy business cards, to pay for a website, to do whatever, like you're going to stop doing all that, and you're going to use that on your business credit. And I always tell people, you got 1 year to get that debt paid off. And in each month, you got to spend at least 1%. So let's say you spend $4,000. Forgive my math if my math sucks. If you spend $4,000 on getting your business set up, right? Whatever you spend $4,000 on, you need to pay back $40 a month. Can you afford $40 a month? Now, obviously, when you start making money with unclaimed funds, because you will, you want to pay off that credit card before the year is over. Pay it off. And then go apply for another business card. Shut it down. Go get another business credit card. And then go do the same exact thing. Guys, I have opened and closed so many business credit cards, and it does not affect my credit. Matter of fact, I get the inquiry removed from my credit 24 hours after I get the credit card. 24 hours. Tell you guys, it's easy. So no inquiries. I don't have a bunch of inquiries on my credit report. My credit score doesn't get affected. Business credit goes against your business, doesn't go against you. In most cases, as a brand new business owner, you will be a personal guarantee, which is fine. You need to be responsible with your finances. I use my money on ways in my business that I know is going to make me more money. I don't just go buy cars. I don't just go buy laptops that I'm not going to use. I'm very smart with my money, but I'm giving you guys this free game because I want you guys to understand you can go from 0 to 20 or 30 grand in 24 hours with this strategy right here. I'm not giving you advice on what to do with your money. I'm just telling you, if you need money, you need $20,000 to $30,000 for your business. Doesn't that sound better than spending your own money? Doesn't that sound business better than actually going and doing DoorDash? I was having a conversation with a cashier last night, matter of fact. And every time I talk to him all the time. And he's always telling me about his goals and how he's saving up money for his business. I was like, why? What are you doing to save up money? He's like, well, I work overtime every night. I work like 12, 16-hour shifts every day. And I was like, okay. I was like, so how much money do you need? He said, well, he's like, I figure if I get $10,000, and that'll take me a couple more months. He said a couple more months to have the extra money, the $10,000. I was like, man, what if I told you you can get that $10,000 tomorrow? His eyes lit up like, what? I was like, what would $10,000 do for you? He said it would change my life because I can start my business. I can work normal hours. I could be more at home with my kids. I don't have to leave my kids for long hours. I'm like always tired. He's like, when I go to bed, I wake up, I'm back at work. He's like, this is killing me. I was like, you can get that money. You can get that money. It's called OPM, other people's money. That's going to the bank. The bank will give you that money if your crap is together, right? You got to have your stuff together in order to get this money. But if your stuff is together, go get what you are entitled to because the bank will give you this money. They will fund your dreams. And you no longer have to work overtime. You no longer have to work a second job. You could go there, get the money, and start the business of your dream. And when your business makes enough money to where you no longer need that job, then you leave that job immediately. Don't leave your job just because you got a little bit of cash on a credit card. You make sure your business is generating enough cash flow for you to go out there and live your dream and run your business. That's it, guys. I'm telling you guys right now, at the end of the day, you guys can make a ton of money. And I'm looking at the comments. You guys, Tony said that sold you. Well, good, man. I hope that you're sold on your belief, what you're going to do. Someone break checked you. Someone said, hi, Joe. Have you ever filed a claim for a large corporation with multiple unclaimed funds? I will answer this real quick for Adam. That's a great question. I don't do multiple claims. You can. People do. I don't want to deal with all different people. I've tried this before. It was messy, because people didn't want to agree, and then there was arguments, and then we had to get like an attorney I walked away. I was like, you know what? You guys figure it out. When you guys know how much everyone's entitled to, come back and holler at me, okay? But I walked away from it. I normally do like with one or two people, right? Usually it's like a husband and wife thing or like a parent and a child thing. But beyond that, I don't get involved, especially when these parties are not family because they argue. So I don't get into all that. I live a very simple life, you guys. My life is very simple. I don't live lavish. I don't need to be a multi-millionaire. I mean, my wife and I, we do very well for ourselves, but we're very humble. I don't keep no money in the bank. I put all my money in investments so it can grow and my kids can take it. I just do unclaimed funds so my family can go on dream vacations. I love going on vacations. I love that I can work in the white sand beaches of Jamaica or the Philippines, right? I love like traveling the world and being able to do unclaimed funds. That's why I love it. And I love that I can make my vacations a tax write-off because I'm traveling and I'm still working. So therefore, Uncle Sam is going to give me a major tax break. Matter of fact, I might get money at the end of the year from Uncle Sam, like I did this year. I got money back from Uncle Sam because of all the business expenses and the investing that I did. So, I mean, these are things that you guys, I just want you guys to learn. I want you guys to know. If you guys just like subscribe to my channel, like drop me comments, I will continue to help educate you guys. So anyways, I'm looking at time. Speaking of time, it's time for me to clock off for today. It's 2 o'clock. I normally clock off, and this is my time I go exercise, meditate, and I got to get my son from school shortly after that. So I want you guys to have a great, great day, and I apologize for not coming on as often as I'd like to. I've been very busy. We came back from a long vacation, and as you can see, I'm in one of my businesses right now. I'm in my clinic. So I just had work to do. I had work to catch up on, but I want to make sure I keep showing you guys love. And if you guys got questions or you need clarity, please, please, please reach out to me. Okay. I know it's scary. I know business is hard and it's a risk. It is a risk to just do business. If it was easy, everybody would be a business owner. But if you're that person out there and you know this is for you, you know in your heart of hearts that I'm going to be a business owner. I'm going to buy my freedom back. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this work. Then this video is for you. If you're kind of like on the edge and it just sounds nice and it sounds cool to tell your friends and family you're a business owner, I'm telling you right now, as soon as it gets hard, you're going to be running right back to that 9 to 5 because there's a reason why people have 9 to 5 jobs because you don't want to deal with the amount of stress and pressure that us business owners do. But once you make it and once your business starts making money, I tell you, life is so sweet. So anyways, guys, World Traveler says, what's the website to make your business plan? You can go on sba.gov. All right, that's Sierra Bravo Alpha.gov. That's a government website. It's free. All right, you could do that, or you could use AI. I use AI. I teach it. I think I made a video for you guys on how to use AI and build business plans, but you can go check my videos. If you can't find it, you can get my course, right? Shameless plug, get my course. I'll teach you how to do all that stuff, and it'll be specific to unclaimed funds, specific to it, so you can make it look great. All right. So guys, you guys are awesome. Have a great one. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.